that pimp, and shrimp. You got that pimp, and shrimp. You got it.
That's good.
It's not bad. I just think it's funny.
So you thought we were gonna? What was it? You thought you were gonna do one beer? I mean, like I said,
almost.
right. Well, that's what I say. We want the.
We're not gonna
just
drink
a taste
all that,
of it.
though.
No, we have to. We have to chug it. The big thing. Nothing's bigger than me. Come on, that's not fucking. That's heavier
size
than
of my
me.
forearm.
It's bigger than me. That's right.
The only one they had.
I'm more like the can size one. That's more like my size. Right
He
there.
spent almost $30 on this.
22.
These two together were $4.95.
Very nice.
Wow.
There's a saving there. The saving.
Wow. And yet they charge what, $12 for a pack of Newport?
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
And then so we went and bought a 6-pack for $10. Craft beers. We should have said crap beers, but whatever. That's fine. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Pimp Gimp Shrimp Show. What's going on, guys? We're here with Mr. Buttermilk, Outer Heaven,
Hey.
Smooth Balls, and of course me, your beautiful host, Smelly LaFoot. You guys, what's going on
So
today?
beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Toes.
Easy. Okay, there's an invisible line here, man. We haven't started drinking yet.
Without drinking, oh no.
So I mean, hopefully you can see all the beers here in today's episode. We're going to do some our favorite beer tasting stuff. We all pick beers that we haven't tried before, and we try to pick like craft size beers, stuff that we hadn't really tried lately. You know, we have some Old English here and some Miller High Life, but we want something different, and we want to just taste it and tell you what
world
we
wants
think.
to know.
All different price points too. All different price points.
All different price points.
Yeah.
From basically they were giving the shit away to $28.
$28.
Fancy shit.
But that's good. Hopefully it's really good, and looking forward to that. But
What's that say, though, if we like this better than this?
No, I don't know. What does that say?
Yeah, right?
We're living
I
the
mean-
high life, is what we are. That's right.
There
We're
you go.
living the high life.
Beers,
Exactly.
Somebody would say that our taste bud's not refined enough, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna
Right.
Really?
find
Fuck
out
you.
today.
Okay. Well, you know that's
why we're here.
That's why we're here. Let's go into that right now. Actually, we're going to go right into a rant because that's one of my rant is beer snobs.
Ah.
Yes,
Beer
I'll
snobs
agree with
are
you.
just now, and I get it. You know, there's a quality of beer that you want to drink, but the beer snobs are the ones that are
They have
really
beards.
They're the big beer.
They wear
They're
glasses
obviously
and they have beards.
hipsters and
They have-
beers, and they're like,
got those funny hats
if you don't have a
berets.
craft from fucking whatever fucking city, I'm not drinking here. I'm like, well, then you don't have to drink here, man. You're fine.
Do you have any craft beers?
No, I get it. Not being upset, like, man, all you got is Coors Light, Miller Lite. Yeah, and I understand that. But if you're like really specific, we all know we've worked in the bars. You get that beer snot, you're like, dude, just leave. Get out of here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're in a fucking casino. You can't be a fucking beer snob. Yeah. But I used to get a lot at the Irish pub I was at, you know. Like, oh, this is all you have? I'm like, dude, we have harps, Smittix. What do you want from us, you know?
That's still good, though. Harps and Smittix.
Right. You know, we had all these different types of beer. I'm like, if it doesn't, you know, if it's not your taste, you're in the wrong area. Go to the Arts District
What
downtown.
I just noticed, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
No.
on that pumpkin beer that we have,
Yeah.
the alcohol is 6.66%.
That's no joke, man. Yeah, that's
Little
back a punch.
Smoochy there.
Here
Well,
we go. Here we go.
We had a
Paranormal
cider
begins.
at the Irish. We had a cider at the Irish bar that was kind of. It was what was it? I forget. It's been a while, but it was like a 6-7%. So people would make fun of the ciders. I'm like, you realize that cider is stronger than your fucking Bud Light. So you shouldn't be
Absolutely.
making fun of
Yeah.
anybody with
Yeah.
that thing, right?
I know.
Exactly. Or the Guinness guys, they always do that. The Guinness guys would make fun of the Bud Light. I'm like, you realize that Bud Light has more alcohol than your Guinness? No, it doesn't. I'm like,
Yeah, it does.
Let's pull it up. Come here, look at it. Like, oh, like, that's what I thought. Don't make fun of
Those
it.
Bud Light seltzers, man.
Right. I'm like, so if you're gonna make fun of him, just make fun of him because of Bud Light. Don't make fun because you think
Even
it's,
that,
it's lighter.
The White Claw Surge has like 8% alcohol.
What?
They pack a punch.
What?
Yeah.
And
There's some of
they're
those pack a
cheap.
punch.
They're like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
8-point-something% alcohol.
White Claw.
So seltzer doesn't always mean it's going to be light. Light alcohol.
No,
That's right.
no.
I mean, like alcohol is like
Light in
really
the
just the
loafers,
calories,
maybe, but
right?
yeah.
Light in the loafers.
Yeah, it's an old school saying. That guy's a little light in the loafers. Yeah, exactly.
Quit throwing the sauce out.
All right, boomer.
Oh God, yeah. There was another. I'm listening to I listened to fucking Cowboys podcast and they got all of them. There's a shitload of them, but there's a bunch of them. They're saying is say it with your chest. And they keep saying it, and I'm like, if you guys say this one more time, I'm gonna punch my fucking phone, dude.
I would
Yeah.
never say that.
Say it
no.
with your chest.
Nobody.
Say it with your chest.
One guy says it, and that was fine. But then now they all think it's cool, and they're all saying it. And God, it's so fucking annoying. After a while, I'm just like, could you please?
That's your Mickey Mouse voice.
Yeah, right. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
What exactly does that mean? Say with your chest.
So I basically say, hey, say it loud, say it proud, say it like, don't be afraid to say it.
Yeah.
You know.
Say
Let
like
it
a
out
pair of
there.
balls.
Yeah.
So one of the guys over there, he always says little sayings and stuff, which is fine. But then they all think it's cool, and they all try to do the same thing, and it just
Gotcha.
and after a while, then they got a whole section named that. And I'm just like, I'm really trying to listen to you guys, but you're making it fucking hard to fucking do this shit. So
That's how I feel being a fan.
Yeah.
Really trying to be a fan of you guys, but it's really fucking hard.
yeah. Well, it's not too hard. Let me move over a little bit. He's telling me being hard a little bit.
Sore feet. There's a
He's
line.
scaring me. There's a line.
There's a line.
There's no line here. I'm sorry,
That's
buddy.
right. Crossing line. They're crossing streams over here.
Oh, that's worse than crossing
Want me to
swords.
butter your
That's right,
bread?
yes.
Is that what you want?
Crossing a stream.
I'm gonna butter your
Easy over
bread.
there. Easy.
Is the stream yellow or is the stream white?
Oh, God.
Boom.
A little bit of white and red.
Oh,
Go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Get that checked.
yeah. I've been to Mexico once too. Shit.
Oh, sorry. That was uncalled for. But
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
going to stand by it. I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm going to stand by it. Who's bumping? All right. All right. So another
Popular guy
rant.
over here.
I think another rant I have is I noticed a lot, especially with football starting today. And everybody didn't know we're doing today the actual start of football Sunday. You know, we like doing this enough that we said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna go ahead and do this episode. And we're gonna bring it out to you guys because then again, you know, our Cowboys don't play till tonight, so we don't have to worry about it. But
I know.
yes,
We still play fantasy football, though. So.
and we still play fantasy football, which is fine. We get that.
Nerds.
One of my thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy. That's what the
Keep-
show
yeah,
is
come on.
based on.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what the show is.
It's a man show, gentlemen. Well, I'm the nerd for playing fantasy
Nerds.
football.
All you people watching.
You and your numbers and stats.
Speaking of video games, which we all like
Yeah.
to play in football, you know, we have the Madden, games, which are huge for any football game. You always think about you think of Madden and stuff, and it swept everything. And I remember starting off from a long time ago and playing. I don't play anymore, but you know, you get it. It's there, and I don't get a lot of times. A lot of these guys you see in the news, some of these football players are worried about their Madden reading, and I'm always like, why? Why are you
Those
worried?
are nerds.
Or what? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them. They're like, I'm so upset the Madden rating didn't. My speed's not right. I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? It's just a fucking video game. But they're really. That's
Des
not.
Bryant.
You know what's
Des
kinda
Bryant
funny,
got
though?
very mad. I think it was over his
Right.
speed rating.
Like, who fucking cares?
Those guys grew up playing sport games with
I get
stats,
it.
and now they're in it. They're like, oh hell
Right.
no.
Well,
Fuck
and I
that.
get doing it, but still, at the same point, like, who gives a shit? And you know, and I can think like maybe it's attached to the perception of them, and it affects their money. Then I'm like, okay, then I get a little bit, but really, at the same point, does it really affect
Like
the money at all?
really, 93 to 97%.
Does that affect your contract?
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
Nobody
at this
cares.
point.
Nobody cares. Nobody
No.
cares.
I'm sure at this point, your
Jurassic Park.
coach, the owner, the GM doesn't care what it says on Madden. He just cares what you're doing on the field. So
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate in this.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Let's say you're that player. Let's say you know you're faster than another
Right.
popular receiver.
yes,
But in that game,
Yeah.
they have you as a slower person.
right.
You're telling me that wouldn't bother you, especially if
No.
it's someone that you've always been a rival with,
No.
like your entire life.
No, I
playing,
say this
like,
is.
through
I'm
high
obviously I'm not
school,
a professional football player, but
college.
no, it's a fucking video
and
game.
and you grew up playing the game, so it was like, hey, when I grow up, if I'm ever on this game, I want to be 90.
Would I
Actually,
be worried
and you
about?
also create your own character in the game too. Like this
Yeah.
is me playing on this football
Yes.
team, and
yes,
this game
right.
you control your own stats, and you grow up to get older,
What-
and then you're like, wait 1 second, those are not my rest.
What I'd be worried about is how
supposed to be
much I'm
6'3"
getting.
when I'm really 5'8".
I'm worried about how much I'm getting paid and if I'm doing enough to get another contract. Was I'd be worried about.
Do you guys remember that King Griffey Jr. baseball game?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Everyone see we
Yeah, yeah, we all
and there was
know.
King Griffey Jr. and he was like the man and everyone
Yeah.
else was like
All
Yeah,
smaller.
yeah. So that's my rant. Is that I wish these guys would. I get it. You know, they grow up playing these games. They don't like getting showing up. You know, they're all competitive. At the same point, it's like, should you guys really be tweeting about this shit? I don't know. To me, it's annoying. It's like, why are we worrying so much about the fucking Madden guys? They're just a bunch of guys in the fucking,
get upset.
computer nerds
Computer nerd
that are making the games.
programmers,
Like,
yeah.
well, I don't know. You don't run as fast as the last time. Like, who gives a shit? You know, unless it's really affecting your money. It's,
That guy's
you know,
seen aliens.
Right, that guy's seen aliens. Exactly. He's probably been abducted and butt plugged a few times by aliens and neighbors. But yeah. So for me, I I don't know what. Yeah, that to
Who
me,
do you
just
live
me.
next to, bro?
Yeah. When you've been next to
Sing.
Buttermilk, yeah. Yeah. So I don't get the whole, and they always take to Twitter or whatever it is, and why anybody, sports or celebrities are on Twitter in the first place.
Are you on Twitter?
I am just for some of my podcast stuff.
you
I
guys
go
on
there.
Twitter?
And I've always been on there, but I've never really
Had
followed too
Twitter
much.
2011.
Yeah, exactly.
9/11?
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
They call it- yeah,
Wrong.
okay.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry.
That was Twitter. That wasn't Twitter.
That'd be terrible. Hey, guys, get ready for this.
Anybody else
Sorry.
have I'm taking all the rent space up here. You guys, anybody have rents?
Why are we so obsessed with the queen passing?
She's been around for like fucking. It's been 84 years.
But I get it. You know, it's an English thing, and why is America so obsessed with it? I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, not only English thing,
I
too.
don't
It's
care.
also a Commonwealth thing, too. Like, multiple countries are affected by it, too. Our queen passed, too, this year, right? Betty White. All right.
Betty White.
Yeah.
Betty White lived longer.
Yep, 99. All right, so
99 to
technically we're winning,
96.
right?
So you mean America won again?
Again?
I'm just joking. Just a joke. I'm
Take
just
that,
kidding.
redcoats.
Redcoats. Still harboring anger from
We
what,
lost
400 years, 300 years ago.
All right, we lost our European fan base. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Coming from our grandma, I don't think we ever had any shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure maybe the Irish and the Scottish people are for it. They're probably
yeah.
But anyways.
The Queen. Look at Princess Di when all that kind of shit happened.
Yeah, it was a big
She
news.
doesn't
world.
go around the world.
Well,
unless they're president at the time, then it'll become.
I think because the English royalty is still kind of like a celebrity. They're kind of like the Kardashians of us. They're a big celebrity thing. Like they really don't do much. I mean, they have some small say so in government, but they don't have all say so. But so I guess they're probably a little better than Kardashians. But they're just like a big famous. Family. I'm saying like the Kardashians basically. They just don't have as big as butts as the Kardashians do. So
It's a political thing.
Yeah.
And then you can't say they don't have like a lot of power political because they have a fuck ton of money.
they do. I do.
royal
But I'm
family
just
has a
saying,
fuck
right?
ton of money,
Well, they're
so
not. They
they-
don't have their powerhouse political. From what I understand.
Our understanding, yeah.
In English, when like they used to, obviously they do have some small say so because of the money and the
But the
title.
queen had no say so. She's 90. What? She was 96 when she
Still
passed.
shaking hands.
She
with
wasn't. She
political
wasn't doing
leaders.
anything. Probably the last 10 years of her life, she was probably not even coherent.
Well, I think the problem is she wasn't because you shake hands, kiss babies. She was shaking babies and kissing hands. So that
Yeah.
might have been a little bit. Yeah.
She's confused.
I don't mean any,
I'm kidding.
I don't mean any
England,
disrespect.
I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Respect for the queen. Yes, exactly. I know. I don't want to be attacked by the English people. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just joking. Too soon.
Canceled.
Too soon.
They're going to throw some stones at you.
Good God.
The pastry kind, too.
The food's terrible, so they can throw it anyways. That's fine. Whoa, easy. Smell the foot. What is going on
We
here?
are coming
It
in
was
hot.
hot.
I know. Fucking episode, gentlemen.
I kind of want to travel with the UK and like explore
We haven't
a little
even
bit.
tasted our beers
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Don't they drink? No, stop. We have.
You know what it is? I'm looking at Old English and it's scaring me right now. That's what that's what's scaring me. It's staring right at me. So it's kind of mad dogging me right now. Which we didn't
I
get
didn't
mad
get that
dog.
one.
Exactly right. Anyways, yeah. Well, I think
They drink warm beer, don't they?
Yeah, their temperature of the beer, they drink higher.
I guess traditionally,
yeah.
traditionally they drink.
I
But
did not know that.
it's not room
Yeah.
temperature. It's
I don't know exactly what temperature, but it's going to be higher than ours.
I didn't
know
Ours is
that.
kept at like what? 40
right
something?
before freezing, like 34,
Cold.
35.
Something like that, right? Yeah, theirs would be higher, close to room temperature. Depends. Like I think Guinness is at room temperature. I believe so.
Ooh.
That's the gauge check. Guinness. You said Guinness. I got all excited.
Whose phone is that?
Yeah.
That's the
That was
ring. That's the
sparkly.
ring for the people that walk by my door.
Wait, hold on. That's the. So when someone walks by your door, that goes off.
Yes, it's always by in front of the camera. Oh, I thought I'm gonna have an hour of footage of smooth balls in front of my door.
I thought Tinkerbell was coming in, man.
Sorry. My mind just got.
It made him too happy hearing that noise.
That was awesome.
Thank God the soundboard isn't here
Oh,
today.
God, exactly. We're gonna have to buy our own soundboard.
We are.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that'd be actually. I'd like to get that little.
Thank you for that moment, sir.
Yes, you're welcome. We'll thank my neighbor for
That is
walking
our
by.
high life moment for the right now. Miller High Life. Check it out in stores near you. Thank you.
Champagne
We're not
of moments.
sponsored.
Yeah, we're not exactly. No, we're not sponsored
No,
at all. But we'd
no.
like to be, Mr. High Life, Mr. Life out there. If you want
Champagne of beers.
That's right. Yes.
Because that was a champagne of moments.
But yeah, good rant there. The Queen died.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So
Barely
there you go.
fuck her.
I get it. And I understand.
Carry
it, but,
on in the
I get both
afterlife.
sides of it for it. So and I get you. Anybody else rent? Anybody? Anything we got the chest? No. If okay. Well, we're going to go to a new section I like to call.
Ooh,
Wait,
I
what?
have one actually.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Yes. do it.
I got my first customer complaint.
God damn it.
I know.
fuck
Serving
that guy.
wise, I know.
What'd you do? I'm a victim blamer.
What happened?
It must
Tell
be
us.
me.
Yeah.
So I was just serving to six top. It was 2 guys and 4 girls. Early morning, 10, early for me.
Right. So 6 tops, so just in case anybody listening is not in the business. What
Oh yeah, 6 tops is 6 people.
6 people at a table.
Serving at a table,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. I just
Yeah.
make sure everyone be like, wait, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
They
You
should
never
know.
They fucking better.
You don't know. You don't know what
Yeah,
they know,
you're
right?
You're right.
6
And
bottoms.
when I'm talking to the table,
Six
That's
bottoms.
true. That's true.
Sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, my
when I'm
fault,
talking
my
to the
fault.
table, the guy's looking down and not even like making eye contact with me,
Yeah, yeah.
and the girls are like talking to me. And when I come back around, drop the drinks, I ask the whole table like, "Oh, you guys want to eat?" I go down like the row,
Yes.
seat 1, 2, 3, and go around. The guys look at the girl, and the girl will tell me what the guy wants. And I'm like, all right,
wow.
this is really bizarre. All right,
yeah,
all right.
Okay.
So
As in, oh, he's having the so and
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
That happens.
So
That
even
happens.
like when I get, you like more water, sir, and he just doesn't even make fucking contact with me. Nothing. I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna do it myself. There you go, you pendejo.
Yeah.
Walk off, whatnot. Drop him the bill. The guy looks up at me. He's like, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm like, of course. If I can't find the answer, then I get somebody else to find the answer for you. He's like, why are you rolling your eyes at us? And I'm just like, what?
What'd he say?
Rolling his eye, my eyes at
He's
them.
rolling
Like,
the eyes.
What?
so they're sitting down, and we have the casino floor out there. So occasionally, I always look up at the casino floor because it's just a habit. You see other people walking around.
yeah.
We have shootings,
Yeah.
just self-conscious, awareness.
You got a lot going on.
Maybe thinks I'm rolling my eyes when I look up when I'm talking to them sometimes. And I'm like, oh, I'm not rolling my eyes. I don't mean to. And he's like, why are you such a fucking dick? I'm like,
Whoa!
I'm like, oh,
Really?
and
Someone's trying to get a free meal.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the girls tell him like,
You're a
to
nice
stop.
person.
I thought so. Apparently not.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
he's telling me to
that's-
put a smile on my face. He's like, you need to smile more often. I'm like, you know what? For you, I might try that later on. And I just walked away. I don't
Yeah.
even say sorry, but I'm like,
No. Wow.
my big issue is like, why won't you look at me when I'm talking to you? I'm not
Right,
a server.
well,
I'm
obviously
there to
he's an
serve
asshole to
you.
begin with because he didn't want to look at you. It's like, well, sir, that's interesting because you wouldn't even look at me, so how'd you know I'm rolling my eyes?
Yeah.
You're
But
looking
I
down
was
the whole
really
time.
caught off guard. I'm like, is he
Yeah.
trying to fuck with me? Because,
Yeah.
working the casino
yeah,
business,
he said-
especially.
just messing around.
Yeah, working in the casino business. You know who's like, the
Yes.
jokers and all that stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
You have no idea.
Get your manager.
Right. You don't know.
No, I
it's
did. I
just-
got like
yeah.
a son of Claudia over there.
Yeah.
And he's like, everyone's like, oh, that's fine. She just walked over. She's like, did you lie to me? I'm like, no. I would have lied to somebody being a dick to me, and I'm being a dick to them.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I think he's trying to get your rise out of you so you can get a. But people do that when you're working. They'll
You're in public.
or sometimes now you're a big dude and this guy might have had a problem with that. So he's like,
I'm
you know
not
what?
that big.
Fuck
I'm
this
5'8".
guy.
He has
No, I know.
that alpha male.
But no, exactly.
syndrome
But you're
thing.
not a skinny dude. But some people
Yeah.
see that and they get
It's
call
alpha
me-
male.
you call me
alpha male
fat?
thing.
Jesus.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Little chunky.
little man syndrome.
little man.
Okay.
Right.
Little man syndrome.
Napoleon syndrome. That's-
Napoleon syndrome. Well, and I was thinking sometimes these guys think like, I'm gonna fuck him now because he's at work and he can't say nothing to me, so I can say shit to him. It's basically what you get a lot.
And we work with the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that a lot. So they get really brave when you're at work and then like, well, he's at work. He
What was
can't.
that
they're
movie
there
when
with
those
their
girls
girls.
put the glass in the food?
So probably one of the
Oh,
girls
shit,
said,
yeah.
"Oh, he's hot or he's
Probably
cute."
not.
Yeah, and they were
Probably
like,
not.
"Oh, probably not."
No.
I'm gonna show him. He's serving me. I'm the big guy around here.
Well, it sounded like
Yeah.
a douche anyway because he wasn't looking in the first place, and he has everybody else talking from him. Just like, well, if you were a big boy and you would have answered yourself and looked at me in the face, you could have seen if I was rolling my eyes or not. I'm sure that's what you
Yeah.
wanted to say, but you're just like, no, sir, I like the way you did it. It's like, well, I'll try that work. I'd smile up for you. I'll look in the back over here for you.
That's one of those moments like, huh?
I looked in the back of it. We're all out of smiles. My bad. Yeah, exactly. All right.
I got little fingers for you, though.
Yeah,
I got little fingers
Yeah,
for
but
days.
I did fine for you. And I got 2 of them for you.
I mean, you work in, corporate
Here, let me
jobs.
cool
You
this
can't
one off
exactly
for you.
do that.
No, What's funny, I have a brother who does bartending in the small local bars where they're able to use kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
awesome.
I shouldn't
So I hear stories from that, and I'm always like, that sounds awesome to do that. I can't do that at all.
But yeah, like my little gripe now is just server's talking to you, just look at your server,
Yeah,
Make eye contact at least.
exactly. That sucks.
Treat your server with
That shit, yes. Yeah, you know what?
I ain't serving you
That's-
beer yet.
Sounds stupid, but it's so simple. Treat
Just be nice. Be good
treat
for
them like you
goodness
want to
sake.
be treated if you were in that situation, which some people can't even imagine, and that's sad. It's like if you're working somebody, if you want somebody to come in punking you like that sometimes, or treating you like an asshole like that, you're just trying to do your fucking job. Punking you.
We get that
exactly.
one of those weird folks like walks like, yeah, that's right, yell at me. Nope,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like
Right,
that
yeah,
treating.
no, that's right. Could you step on my balls? Like, oh no, all I wanted was a beer, but never mind. Exactly.
It could be the whole, he's working, I'm not. I could pick a fight with him because
Yeah, that's what I was
he
saying.
has everything to lose. I got nothing.
But basically,
When am
that's what I was
gonna
saying.
get
A
kicked
lot
out
of
of the
people do that.
restaurant?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they just get
So,
that
yeah.
power trip that way. And it's sad because sometimes that's the only way they can get a power trip is picking up people that they know for the most part. Well, you be
Basic
careful.
can.
'cause
We do it
everyone's-
the best of the best. We do it the worst of the
Right.
worst.
Yes.
Every once in a while, you do find that one person that doesn't give a shit and is going to reach over the bar and punch you right in the fucking face or whatever. So they're playing with fires. One of these days.
Who do you serve, bro? Where do you
No,
live?
I
Who do
mean,
you
yeah,
serve?
Just saying. Yeah.
I was like, I'm about to serve these fucking hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. About to serve a can of whoop-ass.
Serve a can of these.
That's right. No. Very nice. Ooh. Our craft beer. Okay, before we get to that, new section I want to get to, I want to call it Wait What section. It's just kind of a weird news, something odd that we found out, we heard, that we want to just bring to the group and see if they've heard it and stuff. And my section here I want to do is, you guys heard about the Birds Aren't Real group?
What? You always have like weird shit.
Is that controlled by?
God.
Are they controlled by the government?
Little Nazis and Vikings in the center of the earth. Now birds.
Nazis
So,
and Vikings, I love
the
that.
Oh, we talked about this. That
I'll
was the last episode.
Conspiracy.
That was in the last
This
episode.
conspiracy group, Birds Aren't Real. So since the 70s, the birds have all been changed out to be cameras. They're government cameras. And they've been spying on the United States here. So they're saying that in the 70s, they went through and systematically killed all the birds and replaced them with remote control birds or cameras and stuff.
What do you watch, sir? Where do you get your news from? Like, how do you?
This is the group that comes out that people are hearing. I first got a little bit wind of it. I was watching, again, sorry guys, we're cowboys, and I was watching a little cowboy highlight reel, and one of the guys mentioned their favorite conspiracy thing. So they're all yelling it out. One of the guys walked by and goes, "And birds aren't real." When you talk about UFOs, birds.
Really?
And so I started looking into it, and then there was another episode of, and I watch a lot of ghost hunting stuff, and there's a one with Jack Osborne and the
I've seen
the
that
Fright
one.
Brothers, the Fright Brothers, the Ghost Brothers, and it's called Fright Club, and they had the founder on there talking about birds aren't real, and they had videos and stuff on over there, and I'm like, I can't believe this. People are
That's
thinking
a thing.
birds aren't
There's,
real.
there's a
wanna get down this
bartender
But now-
at the bar across from where we work at. He actually has a shirt and it says "Birds aren't real."
Well,
and it's a
there's
bird
it's caught
and its
fire.
head is a camera.
Yeah, last couple of years. Hold on. No, wait. There's a twist.
amazing.
There's a twist to this. I'm going to bring right now. So the last couple of years, it just caught fire. I mean, they even have like they had like a college thing where the college guys are talking. This
I've
guy-
killed a bird
this guy-
before,
Hold on. There's a guy with a sign, the birds are real and everything. So the twist on this is when I went and started looking into this last night, I'm going to find this guy's name because the founder, it's not real. It's all fake. He started this, and the guy's name, I'm going to pull it right now, but he started this as a farce because he saw all this other stuff going on, conspiracy things, and it was the women's rights activist thing after the last Trump was on there, and people were up there fighting against it. So he goes, I got tired of it. I went out there with the sign that said "Birds aren't real," and I just started going out there. People were laughing. He goes, his buddy thought it was so funny. He posted online, and it just caught fire because it became a fucking movement. He goes, I couldn't fucking believe it. So he just kind of went with it. I want to get this guy's name.
He went with it.
This guy's name is Peter McIndoe. He's a young 24-year-old kid, and he's a college student and everything. So it started as just a farce. It grew up into an actual thing. So he's kind of writing it out just as a play, and I guess he's telling people now, look, it's not real, guys. This is a public stunt about misinformation and how stuff gets blown out of proportion, basically, what's happened with him. So he goes through it. So if you see him now, you'll see the guy going little rallies, and he acts all crazy and like, birds aren't real. And it's kind of fucking funny. I started laughing about it.
Peter, you help make society dumber.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He goes, it scared me, so I went over. But when I first heard it, I had the same reaction you guys. It's, I cannot believe people believe it, but I think some people are. I think there's some people out there that think this is a real fucking thing, and they're going on.
Birds are theropods. They're
It's
just dinosaurs,
funny
basically.
And I was like, there's so much wrong with that. With
Jurassic
that whole
Park.
group.
You just pretty much said that whole movie franchise is bullshit.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, so that's, I thought that was good. So when I'm looking into it, it turned out totally different, which I'm
Birds aren't
kind of
real.
glad that's not a real group, but I think there's actually people out there that.
I wish I had that bird
thought this
button
is
right
fucking
now
real.
with the chirps.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm gonna post that guy's picture online. Peter McIndoe. If you guys look into it, it's an interesting story. When I looked into it, I'm like, thank God it's not real. Thank God this guy's not fucking real. Because they were interviewing him on that show. I'm just like, I cannot believe how fucking dumb this is, man. Holy shit! But it's a whole thing. So, but hopefully everybody out there, you're listening. It's not real, and please don't believe it. But he's right. There's a lot of people are falling into dumb theories online, and they're like, what reason online? I'm
People
like,
eat
why
Tide Pods
are you listening to online
Yeah,
shit? Why
that's
do you
true.
believe in
Yeah,
this
that's
stuff?
true.
Well, they showed the video. I'm like, oh yeah, because they could never edit that out. They could never make that shit up and stuff. And so, be careful. The shit that's getting fed to you out there. But I thought that was interesting. So that's my my wait what stuff that I was
Listen to
saying.
what we're feeding you.
Right.
Don't listen to what they're feeding you.
I don't like the way he said that. Again, we haven't even touched the beers yet, and he's getting kind of creepy. Anybody else? Anybody has any weird news they want to bring up?
No,
We go-
that's top of mine for sure.
Okay, good.
I want to go down this bird rabbit hole some
Yeah,
more, but
yeah.
I guess that's the end of it. Okay.
Yeah, that was it. But I didn't want to go on too long. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole too much. But it was interesting that guys look at that story. It's very weird. It's weird to see some of the reactions of people. You can tell it seemed like some people were on board of it, and some people.
And the Cowboys player, he really was like, birds aren't real.
Yeah, and I don't know because they're talking about your favorite, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, UFOs. I believe UFOs." And he walked by, he's like, "Birds aren't real." And at first I was like, "Birds aren't real." And even the guys that listened to it, I'm like, "Did he just say birds aren't real? What the fuck is that about?" And then I started looking into it. I'm
He
like,
was probably
"What the-"
joking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope so. Because I'm sure as shit. Because I believed. I'm like, people are really believing. I mean, I didn't believe the birds.
Cowboys are losing
I believe
today.
that people thought that was real. So that's right. Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys are real. I haven't seen them yet.
We're losing today.
Well, we'll see.
Cowboys aren't
Anyways, they don't want to hear cowboy talk. So, guys, hey, let's get into the craft beers. So, guys, we brought, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're going to count him as a
Wow, we
beer?
really got. we really have 10 beers.
Only
We
10
didn't even try that. Bam,
Yeah.
10.
So
One
we're
out
all
of
going to
10.
try a little bit of the beers. We try to pick something a little different other than our Miller High Life. Actually, it's different. I've never.
That's
tried it.
different.
I've never
See?
tried the Miller High
That could be
Life.
the palate cleanser.
The world wants to know what these taste like.
Yes, right. And so we'll try to describe as much as we are. Now, does anybody? I don't want to get too much of beer and how it's made, what it's made of, and it's for a different show and stuff. We're more comedy based, and we just want to give our stupid opinions and shit stuff. So,
Like I was say, we're not experts.
no,
at all about
whatsoever.
this.
No, we're not. We work on
Bullshit.
bars.
We're
we
in the
work on
service
bars.
industry. We
taste like
drink-
shit. All right, that's what
Well,
I
I look
it all
at
tastes like.
I look at an
crap.
expert that could tell you and break down exactly how each beer is made, what's in
That's what we don't
grain,
like. Those
but
are beer
it's-
snobs.
Yeah, right. Basically, is what he goes. So if you want to look into it, you can look into that, and we will post each. We're
just guys drinking beer. We're giving our opinion.
Post the names of each of these beers and stuff, and show the photos. So why don't we crack one open? What we got there first?
Right here we have Big Dogs Las Vegas Craft Lager.
All right,
Big Dogs.
big dogs.
Crack her open.
Oh!
Frothy. That's good. Easy to look at. I'm super lightweight. I got to work tonight.
I think we all did.
Come here, my child. Let me
Butters.
turn this water into beer for
Oh
you.
shit! All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
First
Cheers.
one.
Yep.
Here we go.
First drink on the show.
Here we go. All right, we're good.
That is very light.
It's super light.
Yeah.
Has a sour aftertaste.
Yeah. I like the first part is nice and it kind of sours off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yep. Your bitter beer face.
No, I'm trying to remember. Like, it tastes familiar as like a.
Remember Van Wilder? I've had these before.
No, it tastes like a Bud Light you get at the baseball game. or
Yeah,
something.
I was thinking like, you pair this with a baseball game and a hot dog,
Yeah.
and the hot fucking sun, and you throw up afterwards.
This is a
Light.
baseball game beer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
Not
can
bad.
see that.
The
Ballpark.
finish isn't my favorite, but it wouldn't turn me off on it. If it had this beer, I'm like, that's fine. I could. It's not bad enough for me. It's not like an IPA where I'd spit it out. I'm like, ugh.
Anyone have a rating? 1 out of 10?
Okay.
I'm 6.5.
I think like a.
I'll say a really average 5. You can use this for beer pong too, and you don't worry about wasting it.
Beer pong beer.
I think a 6 would be about
6.
about-
Okay,
yeah,
so we're all in
not bad.
agreement.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
all right.
This was part of our 6-pack for a $10 collection.
Yeah, some of it was. Yeah. Obviously, the High Life wasn't part of that, or the Old English wasn't part of that. Maybe. All right.
Average
Mr.
rating 6, I
Buttermilk.
guess.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, average rating about 6 on that. Wasn't bad. I mean, it was. I think.
So I gave it the highest rating. And I hate beer. I hate all kinds of beer, and I gave this highest rating.
Well, that's a good one. So, and at least if anything, you've tried different types of beer. You haven't been like working in that Irish bar. We had a tons of beer, and people always like, "Well, I hate beer," and they would say, "Because I don't like Bud Light." I'm like, "Okay, if that's your basis
I don't like Bud
for-
Light either, though.
Well, right. Well, I'm just saying to them, I go, "That's your basis of beer. Then you haven't really tried it yet." So, and sometimes you get them to try something different. They're like, "Oh, this is actually good." I'm like, "Yeah." For most people, you get them outside because we're so used to just Bud Light, Coors Light. It's always shoved in our face. It's so at every 7-Eleven, Smith's, grocery store, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's stuff outside of that, and that's where we want something a little different. So sometimes there is something out there that you might like that might be different, or like Buttermilk here has tried a few, and sometimes you just don't like it. It could be feeling and stuff. So sometimes if you think like I don't like beer, think about what you've tried, and if it's only been the 4 major brands, you haven't really tried anything at all.
No,
Right,
that's
'cause
why
there's
this is so cool, 'cause
tons-
we're gonna go through each one.
There's tons of different stuff, and they're all different. Colors, flavors, strength of alcohol and stuff. And that you can get, and it's surprising. Like I'd never liked beer either until I tried certain.
Fun
brands.
facts
That's
about
not
Big
bad.
Dogs. It's a brewing company
Okay.
that's open 24 hours.
Yeah, local thing. Oh, very nice.
They have their own
Wow.
little menu.
And was that Big Dogs, right?
Big Dogs.
Big
yeah.
Dogs here in Vegas. So
Wasn't there a bar, a Big Dog's
Doghouse
bar, back in the
Nachos.
day?
There was, yeah.
On Sahara and Rainbow.
something like
There
that.
used to be like
Yeah.
like a PT's kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I only know it's still there. But
This
yeah,
one's on Rancho Drive, Las
Okay,
Vegas.
very nice. Okay, cool. Here we go. What's the next one there, D-Man? We got a
It's a pale
Peace,
ale.
Love, Happiness, Pale Ale.
ooh, a hippie.
Another
pale
Big
ale.
Dogs brewing company.
Oh, very nice. Well, Big Dogs
Stick with
again.
Big Dogs,
Local.
okay.
There you go.
I'm more akin to. I like pale ales.
Why is that?
For IPAs, it's a little too hoppy for me, and the pale ales are not as bad. So it kind of has a smoother finish for me, where it doesn't have that hoppy
Has an IPA smell.
bite to it. Yeah. Right.
Yes, hot
Yes.
smell. Yeah.
That is a little IPA-ish.
I like that better than the first one.
Yeah, that does pack a little more.
Yeah, has more bite to it.
Yeah. If it does remind me more of an IPA than a pale ale for sure. In fact, a lot. It's kind of very light. I would be able to drink this because I don't like IPAs in general. I do like pale, but this
I
one,
can drink that.
yeah, this one kind of goes out.
I'll give it a 7.2.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Give it a 4.
I like this better. I give it a 6. I can see this like you. This is the one after you're drinking a couple of those,
Yeah.
you move this, the pale ales, because
Right.
now your taste buds are getting used to the beer, and then
Right.
there's also something
that
you
would
drink with
probably
like
be
some
right, yeah.
some
It's not a
bratwurst
beer
too.
pong beer.
No, yeah,
No,
right,
exactly.
no.
It's a slightly upgrade from that. Yeah,
But I can say like you start with the first one and then go to this one. That
Yeah.
would make sense. Yeah, I do like the first one better. I'm a lightweight. I just drink Ultra, so everyone knows that's
Dirty
right. Yeah.
Cups.
So what's the next one?
It's that 666.
that is the 666. Yeah.
Is the Black Lantern, Black
Right around the
Pumpkin,
corner.
Black O
Black O
Lantern.
Lantern.
Pumpkin
right.
Spout.
Oh shit.
We did this for all you bitches out there that like pumpkin spice. It's your season.
Pumpkin Stout.
Wasatch Brewery? Wasatch? Wasatch.
Massage.
Wasatch Brewery.
And we just grabbed these in when we didn't do like a secret
Pumpkin
any in depth.
Stout.
Stout.
Oh, I was not expecting that color.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a stout there. Yes, all these beers are meant to be used
Thank
with
you,
red
sir.
cups.
Perfect.
Yes.
The
I'm sure we're offending the creators of these drinks by using
There you go.
the
Wasatch.
Wasatch?
Yeah.
it was-
Wasatch Brewery.
like Imperial Stouts is you're supposed to use a sniffer.
I'll try to look at where Wasatch is and try to post that up too. So Black O Lantern Pumpkin Stout.
It's thick.
Okay, you do like the coffee flavoring to
Yep.
it.
Yep.
I don't taste too much of pumpkin today.
I don't either.
I taste coins.
No,
It's just
yeah, I'm,
sitting
not a big
in
fan, I'm not a big
coins.
fan of this
You
one.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm
Pouring
when we were a
water?
kid one time throwing pennies in your fucking mouth. Yeah,
I
yeah,
taste-
yeah.
I don't know
Throwing
where that came
pennies
from.
in
Yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of this one. It is a 6.66, very nice, percent.
I wonder if that's what we're aiming for.
4.2.
Right. It's and I
3.8.
don't know if it's supposed to be it's a chocolate. It's a pumpkin stout.
There's no
It's just-
pumpkin in
there's
here.
no pumpkin
maybe
in here.
maybe like the after.
That's what I'm thinking.
after.
Yeah, maybe, but I do taste a very. It says chocolate. I taste more of a coffee kind of aftertaste to
It
it.
is very subtle pumpkin. Very subtle.
It's
It's
ish.
very, very lingering.
He's going back for more.
Maybe if you pair this with your pumpkin candle, it would work.
No,
Oh.
this would not go with any of my pumpkin scents, coffee,
No.
pies, none of it.
So I'll say for you guys, if you're really desperate for a drink, you pick this up.
I'm gonna put this at a
I think a beer snob might like this
3.
beer.
A beer snob would definitely like this beer. Yeah.
Those guys, yeah, a beer snob.
Well, it's from the pumpkin stout. It's very light on the pumpkin flavoring, and you get the chocolate stout.
That's your beer
The
snob.
Las
what I said.
Vegas, the Las Vegas beer, the alcohol content's 5%.
Okay, gotcha.
That's 6.66.
for the big dogs. Okay. And what is a pale ale?
6%.
Okay.
Dirty cups, guys.
All right, so everybody's rating.
That's my
You're good.
dirty cup.
I said 3.8.
Yeah, I said like a 3. No, just keep that there.
I agree.
I got my own thing going on.
That's more 3, 4.
Do you?
Yeah, it'll be easier this way. I don't want to go
Do
through too
you?
many
Yes,
cups.
I'm not gonna lie. I got that as a 6.
All right, that,
I like stouts.
Oh, good.
You're
Well,
a
I mean,
beer
that's good.
snob.
You're allowed
You're a
to.
beer. No, he's not.
You're allowed to do that.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. I'm good.
Like this BS, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so we got next, Mr.
You
Buttermilk.
can name this one. I don't speak that. I don't speak that language.
Is it German?
German.
Oh, white people.
Skossenhofer. Skoffenhofer? Heffenweizen. It's a grapefruit. Heffenweizen beer.
Was this really the beer that was recommended to us?
Yes, by.
I think I might have had this one before. I told you it was at Epcot we had.
I've had these
Heffenweizen.
before.
I think so. Yes, it's a grapefruit hef, but give it a shot.
First thing we see is make sure.
Now, you guys, I mean, I'm okay. I like Heffenweizens. I know that's like
I'm
a
not a
lighter
big
side.
Heffenweizen
Right.
guy.
You're more of a heavier. I mean, you're drinking like heavier kind of.
I like alcohol. You know, like I like
Yeah.
a
You
beer
just-
that's
yeah,
a
you don't-
beer.
you
I want
prefer- yeah.
a good IPA. I
See,
don't
you're-
like Bud
you-
Light, but I could drink. I had a Miller Lite phase. I drank Miller Lite.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, so
I know that if usually if you're into like IPAs and stuff, people who normally, not all the time, and people I know IPAs, they're not really into like the halves or the whites or anything. They like a bit like a stronger tasting beer, which is why they're drinking IPAs in the first place. There it is.
cheers.
Let's go.
See, now I like that. It's very summery. Yeah,
That
no, you're like
aftertaste. I like.
this.
I like
This is a summer beer. You're right.
the start of it's good. The back end, that Heffenweizen taste comes. And, well,
I'm okay with it.
We might want to edit this part, but I remember a vagina that smells like this.
That is staying in.
Is it
friends.
bad or
That
good?
is staying in.
Is it bad or good flashbacks?
It was fun.
Yeah, I know. It's like, wait,
so
is that
make
you
good
should
or
learn
bad?
how to pronounce that name.
That's right, yeah, that's right. That was her name. Holy shit!
The moment that grapefruit hit me, I was like flashbacks.
You're like, Melissa? That's where she went.
Give me some more of that.
Shut up.
Oh, he's off today, guys. So,
This will stay with me.
oh, I see what you're doing.
Buttermilk, why are your pants coming off? Shut up, let me
Is this
drink my
the
beer.
discard cup?
Yeah. Let me drink my beer. Shut up.
So,
All right.
I think you're
so
right.
Skossenhofer.
Summer beer next to like a pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very light. And I do, like I said, I'm a very light drinker. Some people say pussy drinker. But I like the light stuff like that. Like I'm ultra. I drink halves. I like halves.
Smell like a juice.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
like I mean, and I'm not crazy about grapefruit juice alone,
Yeah,
but
me
that
too.
mixed with the hef is not bad. So I would
I
give that
like
like
grapefruit.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. That's
Yeah.
like a 2.9.
I'll get that at 8 for me. I
For
liked it.
for a beer, I'll give it a 3.
But for what? You'll give it a what?
And for like a juice, I'll give that 10.
Okay.
Juice with a
Yeah, the
kick.
juice, I can fuck
Yeah,
you up.
juice with a kick.
This is what they feed their kids in Russia, okay?
Oh yeah, they laugh at that. They
Germany.
give it to babies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In Germany.
They put a nipple on that in Germany.
It's from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
that explains a lot, bud.
Skossenhofer.
But the name.
Yeah,
Well, Malibu's made in Canada.
yeah.
Okay, you did something right, I guess. I don't know.
Contains not more than 3.2%.
Oh, it's super light. Yeah.
Super light.
Yeah, it's super light. It's
Wine
like it's just
cooler.
Yeah.
it basically. What do you think, Buttermilk? What was your?
I give it a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
When you like it.
Ooh.
Look at that stretch.
What is that? Cerveza Chilaboso. I guess. I have
That's
no
your
idea.
beer.
That's,
I have no
from
fucking
Mexico.
idea. Yeah, right from Mexico.
Great Basin.
A great basin. What type of
Brewing
beer is it?
company.
Yeah, it's just a
It's a golden ale.
golden ale.
fresh
All right. I like
jalapeno
ales.
peppers.
Pale ales, golden ales,
the
brown
spice.
ales.
Spice.
Jalapeno peppers.
Ooh,
like jalapenos.
spicy. That means it's caliente. Oh, caliente.
Why did that happen?
Oh,
You said caliente, and this
does that remind you of vagina too, or no?
That reminds me of a penis.
Yeah.
That was my penis after that vagina.
Edit.
Edit. No, that's going in. We're putting some thought bubbles in that one, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, wow.
Her name was Maria.
Wow. You guys gotta smell
Maria.
this. You guys gotta smell it.
Ooh, I like the smell.
okay.
Dude, that
All
smells
right.
good.
Oh, that's
You smell the jalapenos in there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Say that name again. What's that?
Cerveza Chibazo?
This
Like,
means
we're gonna get the close-ups on these bottles for
Has
you
a rock
guys.
candy
We'll
skull
get a close-up on
on it.
all before all this going up. I'll get it in there for you guys.
I smell heartburn.
It reminds me. Yeah, smells good.
I smell heartburn too.
I expected more.
Oh no, that's actually really light.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
It's not bad, but I like the little spicy kick at the
There's a
end.
smoky taste to it.
Yeah, smoky taste to it. This is the jalapeno.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Better?
Yeah, I can maybe drink
One.
and that's it. But a lot of these ones, the flavor ones, you can only usually just drink one. You know, that's, it's not. They're not.
Yeah, I'm not
sitting
buying
there.
a 12 pack of that.
No. You buy that if you go to the restaurant. If you be like, hey, I'm gonna take this with my fucking dinner or whatever. Fucking him, my nachos and my fucking.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my most disappointing one so far. I wanted more, I wanted more spice. Something.
You wanted like breathe fire.
You wanted spice.
I want to get punched in the face. I don't know why.
I need a glass of milk.
Coming soon, S&M podcast with Outer
I just
Heaven.
like spice. I'm
Oh,
a
you don't
spice
like spice?
person.
Got
I'm
you,
a
got
spicy
you.
person.
It's cool.
I like it. I like the spice and the little kick in the
It's a
end.
6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I didn't mind it. It was light. It was kind of.
I'm not a fan of spice, so I give it a 4.
What about like ginger spice or baby spice? You like that kind of
I like
spice?
it, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
He likes that, he likes that pink spice.
I
down there.
mean, tell me
Pumpkin
what you want.
spice,
What you
pumpkin
really
spice.
want.
Can you just
I
put this
wanna.
on me,
I
please?
wanna.
Yeah.
I
I
wanna.
don't want to.
Yeah, no
anything.
worries. Gotcha.
I can't.
Woo.
I give this a 2.
All right.
A 2.
None right. Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah. That was good. I didn't mind it.
We
actually.
all have different taste buds here.
Oh,
Really
exactly.
different, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
the champagne of
right,
beers.
Right. The
is
champagne.
we're finally
Oh,
here.
right open. It's like the champagne.
I'll
of
I'll
This
beers.
is
let you.
exciting.
Yeah, I'll let you.
We
do
are
the
living the
honors
high
of
life
this.
right now. Yes, you know, so we get a different flavor. So
Champagne beers.
you get our
can't
taste
open
buds
it.
here and stuff. Holy shit.
Is it cap sliding?
No, my hands are wet.
Too much Vaseline on those hands.
Yeah.
Baby smooth.
Smooth balls. Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
I think you like it. This is it, guys. We peaked. Champagne and beers.
Champagne of beers.
Hey,
I don't know if we
Miller?
peaked. We might have
Highlight.
peaked the opposite way.
Maybe puked.
Just going down here.
It's not peaking. It's really puking. That's for sure.
It's like the economy right now.
Oh God. It's definitely not high life.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. No.
Tastes like trailer.
It tastes like abuse.
Yeah. It tastes like white beauty abuse and tons of therapy is what it tastes like. Oh.
This berry reminds me of like if I'm down in the dump, you know.
right.
and
Child
I
Protective
lost,
Services.
But you know what?
I lost my job, my
Right.
money, my house, and I'm drinking this.
just taking the
Miller High Life.
taking
What
a
the
sip
fuck?
of it though.
the
I would
wrong
drink this
way.
over like a Bud Light though, for sure.
I feel like taking a shotgun and shooting a gas tank right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to sit and drink. This is like
God, I'm scared to open the next
this
one.
is a 3 for me. Well, that's gonna be a little different for them all.
We had to do the old English, man.
Right.
The Queen
Yeah,
just
do
died,
it.
okay?
Right.
Respect.
Yes, that's right. All the English, and especially since we're bashing her pretty good. Yeah.
I do like this more than the Cerveza though.
I'm curious about this one.
Old English.
Yes.
Old English 800 malt.
A lot of jokes, a lot of
Malt liquor.
movies.
Let's see what it's about. I don't
Remember when,
chase it. It's been so long. I don't remember.
Ice Cube and Kevin Hart went with Conan O'Brien, and let's get a 40.
Yeah. Did they ever get their 40? They probably did.
I think they went and bought weed.
So. Oh yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
I do not like
Interesting.
There's a mixture there.
that one. Ugh. Now that tastes like I'm gonna go shoot up the liquor store. That one. Whoa. For me, I don't like that one.
Yeah. What do you think?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
You need to remember her name.
Yeah, balls.
You're talking like a noob.
Mr. Balls.
That's
That's rough.
This
Oof.
is
That's
punishment,
rough.
all right,
Oof.
guys. This is punishment.
That's rough.
This is why I don't
I
like
mean,
beer.
I would rather do the
Stuff like
high
this
life.
is why I don't like
yeah,
beer.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like these two that we chase are just these are the ones that people try. Like, I don't like this. I go, well, there's more than this.
I
but-
still would drink that over a Bud Light, though.
no.
Yeah. I would
This
drink
over
this-
Bud Light.
Yeah,
I don't like Bud
would.
Light. I don't like Bud Light at all.
I
actually give
couldn't
this
get
a 4.
that. All right, I'll get that like a 1. I can't.
I'm right there. 4.
I like the High Life
4-3.
better.
I like the High Life better too.
No, but yeah.
Man, if I was really
4-2,
fucked up, I would get
4-3.
this 6. But I'm not fucked up.
Well, keep drinking. You'll get you there.
This is the first one I haven't finished.
Yeah, I know. Well, welcome to
Keep
the
going
club.
back for more.
It's like,
It grows on you. It grows on you. Kilt Lifter. I think I've had this before. The Scottish style amber ale.
ooh, that sounds nice.
I like amber ales
I didn't
too.
drink
I guess
a water
I'm an
after
ale, amber ale. I'm an ale person. What the ale?
Was that drinking water? Oh,
I'm trying to find the alcohol content of this. I think it's 6%.
Oh my God, he brought the. You
6%.
didn't bring little bottles for everybody.
We're in a house.
What is this? Is this a
It's an amber ale.
amber ale? Those are good.
Kilt lifter. Yes, I do like it.
I like that.
I don't like the aftertaste.
No?
No,
Fan of it?
yeah. I don't like the aftertaste on it. It kind of cuts a little too much.
7.3. I enjoy it.
But I give it a 5.
I feel like I can eat
7,
this.
8.
I have dinner with this. You know, not like a nice dinner, but just as nice.
Like a
Like a burger?
like McDonald's.
burger, yeah.
I mean, that's
Burger,
right.
fries.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
There we go.
Taco Bell.
Wow.
That's the old English, homie.
Oh, yeah. No.
No, that's
It's
Del
a high
Taco.
life, right?
That's
That's
Del
right. Yeah. Okay, so what was our
Rating.
on the kilt lifter?
7.
7, 8.
I'll give it a 7 too. I like
Let's
that.
say like
Kilt
a
lifter was.
4, 5.
But-
I was disappointed on the aftertaste. It kind of started off good and then kind of fell off.
But
for
you
me.
don't drink alcohol really at all.
I don't know. I'm
you
very light. I do like amber ales, but that one just like I said, started off like ooh, and then like oh.
Okay.
Like a good movie at the beginning. Oh, it's a good movie.
So you're right, like some like fries and a burger. Mwah. You're perfect.
I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, the
It's
Charlie
the
Noble
bottle.
whiskey barley wine.
It looks like a Pokeball on top.
Very nice.
Yeah, no,
It
that
does. You're right.
Cigarette
the
marker.
marketing for that bottle is very it's on
Alcohol
point.
content's 9.
9?
9.
Yeah.
Sure, it's 9.
9.
9.
Oh,
Whoops, it's 12.
12. I was like,
man.
I'm looking at 12.
That's a 12%
Yeah.
beer.
I was like, I don't think 9 and
Sorry.
12 look a lot alike, but that's okay. Yeah.
hell?
It's fine. Wow.
Whoops. All right.
Yeah, it's all
well,
right. It's okay.
cheers.
Yours.
I'm like almost scared to drink this.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what this tastes like to me?
Chocolate cake full of alcohol.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like taking a shot of soy sauce is what it reminds me of.
I
Yeah.
have to drink this?
Soy
Yeah,
sauce.
that's
God
what
damn it.
But I don't mean that in a bad way, though.
Do it for the views.
I hate soy sauce.
That's what it reminds
It
me of.
doesn't smell
okay.
good at all. It
Yeah.
smells bad.
Oh.
Jesus, what'd you pay for this?
This was a wait.
You don't know.
A barley wine.
$9.
Is that what this is? A wine?
Barley
It's not a wine. Well, it's
not a
called barley wine, but
it's
it's
beer.
also
Yes.
called old ale too.
Yeah.
What the?
You know what? I like it better than
Hershey's
the
chocolate syrup mixed with soy
cake.
sauce and alcohol.
You do
It's a
taste soy
chocolate
sauce,
cake.
though, right? Yeah, there's a soy sauce.
Was
flavor.
it soy
The
sauce?
salty soy sauce with a yes,
Hershey's?
The thickness,
like,
the thickness of chocolate.
like a chocolate
like
with
milk
with
chocolate.
the magic of soy sauce is what you.
It leads you to believe something nice and sweet, and then it hits you with the soy
With the-
sauce.
yeah,
You don't taste the
exactly.
sweetness?
This is
No.
12%
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
to cover all the crap that's in
I was gonna say it better be has some punch to that.
Who the fuck would drink? Beer snobs.
Beer snobs.
I drink it.
You drink it?
that?
You're a
Yeah.
beer snob.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Hey, if you like it, good for you. But you're a beer snob. I'm getting.
like,
you're gonna
I'm
be in his
extra-
rant next week.
Right? Oh no.
You should see what it looks like when he's not in uniform. He looks like a hipster. He's got the glasses.
I comb my beard longer.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I'm going to Smith's later. And get
I think
some
I'm supposed to
more
say it's acquired taste. I don't know.
That was rough. Yeah. Oh yeah. You get the sexual chimes from his phone.
Right? It's just some guy in a
With
trench
a real.
coat.
Please
your
stand
camera.
up.
Buttermilk, real buttermilk. Please stand up.
Sorry.
Noob.
Sounds better that way.
It's the alcohol.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Right? You're messing up.
he's just a
Right.
noob.
That's right. It's that barley wine. You already kick it in with him. It's just chocolate
Anyone
soy
else?
sauce.
Anyone else need a new cup? Or
No, I got a new
good.
cup here. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Let's got that last one.
No.
right.
Heaven over here is like, oh,
So
great,
okay,
give me
so I think
more.
that last one I'm like a 1 at that last one.
I don't even want to rate that.
They owe us money.
What
should
do
get
you
your
rate
money
it?
back.
'Cause you like
You
it.
drink
What do you
this.
Yeah. I say that I had
I'm
better barley
sorry.
wine, so I give it like 8.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Should
There's
it
a
be
market
cold?
out there. They did it.
Should it be cold? Because I feel like we're taking
No.
this at like the wrong temperature.
No.
No.
It should be. It should be
Dude, that's fine. Yeah. You know.
For us, if it was colder, it might be.
You might like it better, yeah. But
So
yeah.
this one, next one is the Bourbon County
It's a stout.
Brand Classic Cola Stout.
cola stout.
Aged in
Okay.
bourbon barrels.
I
didn't
like
see
the cola word.
Alcohol content on that.
The alcohol content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we open that? What's the alcohol content, please? Ugh, that other one.
Goose Island.
Does anyone have a piece of gum?
We'll get this cola stout to wash it out.
Enjoying a snifter.
All right, well, let's pop it open. We'll figure it out.
I'm a bartender. I know what that means.
It means it tastes like crap.
Yeah, it's,
It's gonna be
There's
thick.
nothing.
I think you guys know what type of beer I like.
that's right.
Beer snob. You're a beer snob.
I love me some rum and alcohol.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong.
I'd rather hang out with
It's
a beer
not- it's
snob than a
not-
wine snob.
It's not the
Oh
rum
yeah,
and
for
alcohol.
sure. Yeah.
It's just a slight bit.
Can I say I'm a energy drink snob?
Yeah.
That'd be okay. All right.
But you know.
We're gonna try energy
Just be
drinks.
careful,
a
bro.
taste of energy drinks. Or a heart attack.
Don't energy drink and drive. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
God, this is thick.
That's what she said.
This is a thick bitch. All right, maybe this one's the 9%. I don't know.
Oh, jeez,
Fuck,
dude.
man.
Look at this. It has legs.
We went from
Like a
beers
wine.
to I don't know what this.
Wait, that's how we transition.
I agree. No, good job. These aren't beers though. To
It's
me.
better than that one. It's better than the barley wine. I can see Buttermilk agrees. Dude, that's really warm.
$22?
That's warm going down. I can feel it. I can really feel it all the way down.
That's the bourbon barrel.
Oh yeah.
The cherry oak, basically.
These are not beers. This is a different form of alcohol that I've never experienced before.
This one is not as bad as that. This one is. I could muscle through this if I needed to.
You could muscle through it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't pick it as my first choice.
Develops in the
Wash
bottle
it down
up
with
to
some pizza.
5
Yeah.
years. You ate pizza? after
It's
this?
almost
Pizza's
similar-
for the Miller High Life and the pizza probably
That's
go
right.
together.
Yes. It's almost kind of similar smell to that, but it's not as strong.
Yeah, so like cherry oak can only.
I'm not excited about this.
So bourbon can only be aged in one barrel of cherry oak, and after that cherry oak aged of bourbon, it can't be resold. It can't be aged again in another case of bourbon.
Right.
So they get resold off to like beers consistently over and over and over.
So it's good. Is what you're telling us. Yeah.
You enjoy that?
It's very. It's like there's like sugar cane or like syrup.
It's the cola kind of syrupy.
Bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
That's
It's your
in-
cola. You know the cola
I
in
taste like
Spanish
a
is your
maple.
butt. Yeah.
Do you want a Miller High Life to wash it down a little bit?
No.
Do you want an Old English to wash down with? Do you
I
want
feel
a-
like the same person that's drinking this because his life is going through hell is the same person that's drinking
upgrades
this
that.
because
Yeah.
his life
Starts
is going through
there,
hell.
loses money, and then goes to this. Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
that's what it is.
Is this my life?
This
I'm
is-
going to Old English soon.
Very.
Someone that drinks alcohol and they're drinking this, if their life goes through hell, they start drinking this.
All right, that's my future, guys. That's my future. I like it. I like it.
You're
It's
like,
not that
very
bad.
good. Yes.
Sorry.
Call of Duty and Old English. All right, got it.
All right, so I give that again.
Fuck, this isn't. This,
Oh,
you
I
like?
give that a drink.
That's okay. No.
Give that 2.5.
Hold on.
I like the dedication to power through it.
Yeah.
That made the $6 pizza taste better.
I don't know, man. Can you have more than one of these? Like if you're out hanging out with friends,
Yeah, I had more ones before.
5, 6.
And
Dude, you'd be wasted.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, guys. So, what would be
Oh, wait, that's a 1 something, so.
right,
That's
it's in the
10%
teens, yeah.
down there, yeah.
there you go.
10%.
That's about right. So,
That 0 was real hard to look at for
if we
everybody.
all
Apparently,
if we all
Well,
had
it
to
had
the
like a
last
number.
one, yeah.
all right, if we all had to agree on one that we all had to pick, just one to choose from, what would be the one we would pick?
Killed.
That we all had
That
to
was
agree.
quick. Oh, we all have to agree?
We all have to agree on the one.
All right,
First,
all
let's
right,
all agree. Well, okay, everybody picked their own favorite, what they'd like.
I think the killed.
I could power through that pretty quick too. What Buttermilk has over there, Hoffer.
Puerto Rican.
That's not even a beer. That's a wine cooler.
No judging, buddy. What are you talking about? Right.
It's classified as a beer.
The guy who brought the Old English. No judging. Come on, buddy. What would your pick be?
I like that kilt one.
All right, the kill.
That's a good choice. I mean, champagne and beer. No, fuck that.
Champagne and beer. You like the?
I gotta choose
like
this
the
one.
cold
Yeah, the
stuff?
stout.
Okay.
Yeah, over the
Okay.
barley one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we all had to pick one together. Like we're like, hey,
Together.
we all got to pick one that we
Well,
all
how about the
agree
one
on.
that we hated the
the
most?
overall favorite.
Y'all are our favorite.
The overall favorite and the overall least favorite. least
Okay.
favorite.
I think we know what you guys hated the most.
It's the barley wine. I didn't.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I didn't like this cool bottle, but it's one of these two. Probably this one's the worst because this was a soy sauce taste.
Yes, that had more soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
what it
did
is.
it.
All right. Wow.
But what about the one we liked? The one we all like would sit down and be
This
like,
is
you
the
know,
baseball hot dog.
I'll give you a baseball game on that
Baseball
one.
hot dog. This is good.
I could drink the hippie beer, the
Peace, love,
IPA
happiness.
one.
I would probably say the first one.
It's like your all-American
Serious?
beer.
Yeah, I think that would be the easiest to go if we all get
Go
a
away.
bag of that.
We all liked like
Ugh,
rating
that's
wise,
fucking
right?
Gross. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
Because we all gave, except you, I believe that one a 7, right?
Which one?
The one that like you
The
eat with a
kilt.
burger. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
No,
but-
it was just one, like a 4 on that. But I did like the lighter, obviously, because I drink the lighter.
You're not a
lighter
drinker.
flavor, right? So, and I know
maybe,
that
so maybe the pale ale.
pale ale or the first one we
Wow,
tried.
the pale ale, huh?
So you like the Big Dog Brewing Company's beer?
I did.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
for this thing, yeah, exactly. I did, like you said, that if my favorite was really light was that one, but these two were good too. And surprisingly, if I had to, I could power through that High Life.
The High Life is like a middle
Not
ground.
right. It's a middle ground. It's not my
I-
favorite, but if I had to go through it, I'd be fine with it.
I can agree with you on the pale ale. Like if I had to choose like a collective,
Yeah.
pale ale for me.
But I like what you said. You would start something light, and then the pale ale would be like the second. Like you,
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
hard to jump right at for me. It's
It's gonna be a very fun, interesting episode.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. So everybody out there, that's what we kind of agreed on stuff. And there's different stuff, and I guess hopefully we'll try to post it out there for you guys. Ooh, it's
Ooh, the host with the most.
the host with the most. Anything else we want to bring up about our beer tasting? I hope you guys sit down. I guess we'll post all the stuff again, and we'll put some beers out. You can see what you want, and you want to check them out for yourself and see what you guys like. You kind of hopefully get what our flavor things. You know, me and Buttermilk more on the lighter beers. The guys with the heavier. This guy's really like
Heavy.
but I like
Beer
it.
snob.
But I like it.
I
that
like-
he-
yeah,
that-
no, I appreciate
I don't
it.
know
I
anything
appreciate
about
it.
beer.
Right.
Just don't know anything about beer.
Right, but he goes to the heavier tasting
Oh my God.
beers, and then you are just a
Fucking
beer.
thick syrup.
All right. How about what's your guys' favorite time to drink a beer? Like throughout the day, maybe
You can drink beer
vacation.
whenever you want, man.
No, but your favorite time, like sitting back
At
playing
the
video
airport
games.
before you get on the plane.
Ooh, I like that.
I was gonna say July. And before we finish, we do have
Straight
one
out
more
of the
tasting, which
fridge.
is not a beer, but it is the
It's in a can.
the Crown and Whiskey.
If we can drink that shit, we can drink that shit.
That's true. So we'll be leaving you
In
guys. Thank
honor-
you guys for
In
yes.
honor of the Queen, we have some Crown
the
Royal.
Crown and
Oh.
whiskey and cola in the can.
Well played.
And we will
Well played.
try this out. While we're out, everybody else, anybody else want anything else? Hey guys, make sure you watch the channel.
Canadian
Make sure
whiskey,
you
yeah.
like it,
Subscribe
subscribe to it. Check out the other stuff.
I
we're on
hate
there.
Tom Brady.
He hates Tom Brady.
I hate
He hates
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Who do you hate?
Oh crap! I gotta find somebody to hate.
Yeah, I know.
Americans.
That's okay. I want to punch. Americans.
I'm only half Arab, right?
Jesus
Wow.
It's a tug of war there.
Exactly. If you guys like it, please tell friends, teach some family, share the video, please. Again, we have some gaming stuff on there, which is going to come soon. Hopefully soon, some ghost hunting stuff, guys. It's trying to
believe
get
it when I
stuff
see it.
together. Exactly. Yeah, I believe it. I know. We got
October.
some equipment
October.
stuff. It's coming up. Hopefully soon we get some Halloween episodes for the PGS video stuff. We'll go get some of that stuff done. Have different guests.
is there a
coming on.
hole in that stuffed
Have people
animal?
come
No.
in. Yeah. Oh my God, it's filled. We already said that. It's filled with
Ah.
semen. That's right. Yes.
That's like you have pluff.
It was flat when he
Where's
bought
the
it.
hole
Now
at?
it's all
Where's the
plumped
hole?
up. Exactly.
Here?
They can't see it.
There's no line between
Let's,
you guys.
That's not sour cream.
Let's finish this up by going ahead and
Let's see what that Crown and Pepsi
yeah.
tastes like.
And as we end, we'll be trying the Crown and Pepsi. See you later, guys.
I
Thank you.
love that.
Bye.
How's that, guys?
That's actually pretty good.
God save the king.
Oh.
It pairs really well with the barley wine that was in there.
See, I like that better than
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff we
I
drink.
would try to drink this and any of the beers.
Yeah. And the alcohol content, 7.